I am SP Ortsman. I'm the Dollar Sportsman, guys. Thank you for watching today. I am back out with the Gauntlet SL30. That was loud. I know, I'm sorry. The Gauntlet SL30, except we have made some changes and we're gonna try again for the 100-yard shot for precision to see if this could be a competition bench rest gun. Let's do it. A very special thank you to Zan Projectiles for sponsoring our channel. Their pellets work particularly good, the 30 cal pellets out of this. So yeah, if you need some, link below. Speaking of Zans, in volume 1 of this test, I misspoke at the bottom right target. I said that they were Zan slugs, and they were not. They were JSB slugs that didn't perform as well. The Zans actually performed quite well in the cider. So today I'm going to tell you about some of the changes that I did since the last time we filmed. First, I have down-tuned the gun. Now that means I took the hammer screw back here and I twisted it counterclockwise, slowly, mind you, and tested it and tested it and tested it. Now I bottomed the whole hammer out. And then I took it back up like 3/8 of a turn because you don't want to leave it bottomed out. The consistencies were not very good with the pellets when it was bottomed, so I tweaked it back up a bit. And I'm getting around 912 feet per second now with the Zan slugs, if I remember right. We will see. But I'm getting around 936 with the AEA pellets that we're also going to attempt. And we've got a 100-yard target. We're gonna see what happens. Now, change number 2. I took the scope. I was using an Arkin 4x14. Arkin scopes are awesome, but 14 magnification is way too low to do bench rest. You must have a high magnification scope. I would suggest a minimum of 24. So this one, yoink, is 24. And we're going to use that today. This is the Hawk Sidewinder. Very good scope. I've actually used this scope in competition. So there we go. It's actually a budget-friendly scope that I would consider good for competition. We have little Hawk 25 MOA risers too on the inside of these rings to give us some extra elevation. There's a little window back here that tells me how many rotations I've gone. So there we go. That should be about to 100, but we will sight in and find out. Change number 3, I have a bag on the front. I've got a Caldwell bag. I've also got a couple of Armageddon gear bags here. Now, when you change a scope, you've got to make sure that your cheek piece is appropriate for the rings that you have, and I've adjusted that as well. That's like 3.5 change. Haven't changed the trigger. I could have. I didn't want to take it apart. Let's see here. And that is, change number 4 is that I filled my tanks. Not all the way, mind you, because it's very difficult to get to 4,500 PSI because you fill it to 4,500 and then the tank cools off. And the tank cooled off to about 4,100. So right now, tethered, I am just between 4 and 41. And we will see how that works. Nice little Air Marksman tank here. I've got my Zanny Whammies. Zanny Whammies. Hey, Zan, I think that's the new marketing theme. Zanny Whammies. There you go. We're going to actually start with the AEAs because they're going faster. And I'm not sure if they're going to do as well. We'll see. They did pretty well last time, so I'm hoping that they do. 936, previously they were going close to 970. I'm running out of them as well. I need to buy some more. AEA sent me these, so very special thank you to them. Thank you to Zan also for sending the 30 cals. I've been using those for a while now and love them. And the AEAs are also excellent. All right, we're on the board. A little high. It's funny because that's the exact same spot that I hit last time when I first got on the actual target. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. All right, now I'm not going for the bullseye yet. Holy heavens. That's really good. Wow. That's a good group, guys. All right, I'm gonna make a slight adjustment here. I have a little bit of wind that's about right in my face. The wind is stronger down there. Blimey. That's good. That's really good. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. We're getting in the 8s here, guys. We're gonna go for the bottom right target now. Wow. Wow. Rest that one a bit as I do. That was my 4th shot. Incredible. That's freaking good. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right, let's go with the Zans now. Not trying any of the other lighter weight pellets because it's just not worth it. That's what we found out. These heavier ones seem to work particularly well out of this gun. And you'll notice that shooting off of the bag, we no longer have bounce. So we're not seeing that stringing, that strange one group here and one group higher up. All right, cider, here we come. All right, yep, we're 1/2 mil low. There we go, okay. Let's come up 1/2 mil. Oh yeah. All right, let's try it at the target and find out. All right, bottom left target. Not too shabby. Looks like we're just shooting a little high consistently. Yeah, there it is. All right, and then we had one out. Okay, we were doing really good there, and then I had a couple of, well, one flyer, really. So that may be due to the fact that there was a variation in the weight or the wind, because I did feel the wind completely die. And you can see that there was a variation. So, and now the wind's coming back. Gotta have wind flags, guys. That's one thing. Okay. That's one thing I did not do, was put wind flags out. Sue me, okay? I don't have wind flags. I don't own them because I'm poor.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
All right, not bad at all. Those were pretty dang good. That's way better than what we saw last time. Bench rest, tethered for consistent shots. You can use a tether in bench rest. I would say that we are way better making those slight adjustments, not shooting off of a bipod. I love my bipods, but with this in particular, it just doesn't work. You have to be able to let it slide back and forth on the bag itself, and then you'll be just fine. So let's go take a look at that target and see how we did. Okay, started with the siders with the AEA and got relatively on target, and then look at that group, guys. That is amazing. That's 7 shots. 3. Oh, focus, come on. 3. We're right here. 1, 2, 3. All 1, 2, 3, and then there was 4, 5, 6, 7. I hope that's focused. Come on, focus! There we go. Okay. 3 all touching at 100 frickin' yards. You can see we needed an adjustment to actually hit the X because there is wind out here, way more than down there. Amazing. Okay, and then we went with the Zans, got dialed in. You could see there was some spreading. I'm not sure what was going on there, if it was just adjusting or what. But then we came up here, and once again, we just saw some really good success. There were a couple of flyers though. So way better though, way better, way more consistent. Need to weigh those probably, but man, look at that. With the slight adjustment for the wind, I think we could have hit that X-ring many more times, but I was trying not to adjust too much for that. I was just trying to make a group so you could see the consistency. I'm way happy with that. That's way better. All right, guys, we're going to set up the PRS rig again and see how we do. 100 yards, 85 yards, 70 yards, and 50 yards. We're gonna go for that, see how it works. Let's do it. We have got about 3,800. You know what? I'm gonna top that off. Okay, that's about 4,100 now, which is about where we've been. All right, we're going to go 100 yards, 85 yards, 70 yards, and 50 yards with these Zans because I'm out of the AEA, and the Zans are still working pretty dang well. So 3.5 mils on the 100, 2.4-ish on the 85, 1.5 at the 70, and then I should be dead on at the 50s. There we go, action open, mag in. Bag in hand, and begin. Okay. Impact. Impact. And I knew I was going to miss that one high. I felt it. Dig 'em. Impact. Knew it. You know when you can feel it? You can just feel it. Impact. 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 I missed the last one. Time. Okay. All right. So, lest ye be a doubter, it's not the gun, it's me. I have much to work on with my positional shooting. That is like my, I need work. Guys, we made some significant adjustments. We have more magnification. We shot off of a bag. We down-tuned this so the pellets weren't screaming quite so fast. All in all, I'm happy with that. We could see a significant improvement on the bench. I will say that with those AEAs in particular, we were grouping, and if I had moved my shot over a little bit, we would have been X-ring, 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 which is exactly what you want for bench rest. So, can the Gauntlet be used for bench rest? Yes. As a budget gun, we've shown that that is very possible and competitive. I'm actually really impressed with that. Way more impressed than I was when we did this like bone stock out of the box. And yeah, so if you make the right adjustments, you can do it. Now, for precision, yes, you can do it if you shoot better than me. We were using Zans, by the way, on that. They were going where they were supposed to. I just wasn't. And every time I missed, I felt myself pull the gun, boop, just a little bit right before I let go of that trigger. So one thing I could recommend along the lines of the gun is do make an adjustment to the trigger a little bit, lighten it up if you're going to use it for PRS. That will help because it does have a longer pull. You can shorten that, and that will help you not make the misses that I did because I kept pulling it off. There you go. Speed, it's dead on accurate. We had enough air this time around, so 4100 seemed to work quite well in this. I've still got, after 12 shots, I still have 32. So after 12 shots, I went down like 900 PSI. That's still prior to the reg. You don't want to get close to the reg on this. Then it will be consistent and you can absolutely do it. I'm very happy with the results. I need to work on my game, but I'm out of pellets tonight. I've used all my pellets. So I am the Dollar Sportsman. Thank you for watching. Thank you to Umarex, Hawk, Donnie FL, Zan, AEA. We've got a lot of people to thank. I'm really appreciative of all of them, and Utah Air Guns, because I went there to Utah Air Guns to tune this, and they're always so helpful. Honestly, guys. I called Travis, who works there, Travis Fish, great guy, and he gave me some pointers and told me, you gotta down tune that, you know, and if you can hear it in Travis's voice, you gotta down tune that. I gotta say it a little slower, you gotta down tune that. There we go, that's a good Travis. Sorry Travis, love you, man. Yeah, so he was super helpful. They're all so helpful. I really appreciate those guys. And for all of my partners, thank you so much for helping out on this adventure. This was part 3. This is the third and final, can you use this for competition as a budget-friendly gun? The answer is yes. You really can. And I'm so happy to say that. Boy, that's all I got, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and tell your friends who are budget conscientious that they could be out competing with this. Just get your air, down tune it, get a good mag scope, and shoot off of a bag, dang it. Thanks, guys.